Good morning, everyone. This is Recie Myers, better known as Recie.
And top of the morning, I'm rolling.
We are not outside where we normally are. It's a little after 8, and it's been rainy. It's rainy this morning, so we kind of like indoors. I'm not talking about little drizzle rain. Um, so, good morning, Rolita. Good morning. Glad that you can join us this morning. So this is going to be an adjustment. Sometimes we're going to do lives indoors. Um,
Yeah, pardon us while we work on our studio.
anyway, this morning I wanted to bring to you storytelling. You know, we all have a story to tell. Some of us have more stories than others. And the stories that we have are based on our experiences. Some of the experiences that we have, you know, um, we learn from our experiences. Life lessons are in our experiences, and our stories are valued. They're valuable. They can help someone else. You know, and um, everybody has a story. I just have some little points that I wanted to bring to you. Actually, about five of them. Everybody has a story. They have more than one. And stories of what connect us together. We are all connected through our experiences. Um, if you went somewhere, I knew for one thing when I moved to Boston, Massachusetts. This is some years ago. Uh, I was going there for my first teaching job, and believe it or not, I didn't know anyone that I thought I didn't think I knew anyone. But then when I went to church, I saw someone that I went to college with, and it was just so exciting to connect with someone that you know. And so the experiences that we have help us to connect with each other. um, they can encourage other people as well. So our experiences, our stories help us connect with others. And you can write your own story. I'm in the process of having my one of my children, one of the series in my children's book published. And I'm noticing this is the first one that I'm having done. It's a lengthy process, and it's also costly. Uh, Whereas if you write your own book, it's an ebook. It's less expensive, and not only that, you can do it in a short amount of time. Um, I also wanted to say that when you write your own book, it gives you instant authority. Gives you instant authority. Oh, some good morning, Cherie. I'm sorry, I forgot to look up here. It's so different. I usually use my phone, and it's so different doing it live because it's been a long time since I've done a live, you know, using a computer. Yes. So when you write your own story, it gives you instant authority. It gives you more credibility, and then you stand out in your niche, whatever niche it is. Um, I am really excited because I'm going to be doing my very first webinar um, coming up tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And if you would like to hear how I did my first, um, it's my first webinar, but my first ebook. Yes, if you'd like to be a part of the audience, seeing how I made my first ebook, write webinar in the comments below. All right. And I'll be sure to get you the link so that you have access to that webinar tomorrow night at 8. And I also wanted to say that um, in the comments or in the description, I'm going to have three links. These are links to trainings, three trainings. One training will be on storytelling because we all have a story to tell. The other link will be on ebooks, how to put the ebooks together. And the third is on webinars. So each training is valued from $50 to $100. So it's between $150 to $300 worth of value that I'm giving away for free because I'm a part of this uh, training, uh, marketing training. It's a university, and we have access to lots of information, and it allows me to be able to give away some training free. All right. And Ron, I didn't ask if you wanted to say anything.
Well, I was just going to say, if you were to take these courses at a community college, it
Yeah,
will cost you a lot more.
that's right.
So I advise everyone, if you can, take advantage of it.
That's right. So um, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing my first webinar, and it will be on showing you how I put my ebook together. And one other thing that I wanted to say, uh, when you are creating yours, I mean, you have to know your target market. So, like if you are into fishing, you know, writing a book about how to fish, well, your target audience is not going to be people who do ballet.
Mhm.
It will be kind of it won't match. Your message has to match the target audience. You know. Um, anyway, that's what I have for you today. There's some people came on and I did not get to recognize. Good morning, Nina. Good morning. Glad that you can join us this morning. And Cherie, I think I acknowledged you. With the computer, there's no little feature where you can say hi. Like on the phone, you can wave to someone. Good morning, Tori. Glad that you can join us this morning. Hi, good morning, Harry. Glad that you can join us. Does he remember this Harry? Oh no, Darlene. Good morning, Ken. Hi, Herbie Henley, my cousin. Glad that you can join us this morning. And by the way, tell us where you're tuning in from. I always forget to say that. Where are you tuning in from? I'm anxious to know, like, how far reaching the lives get. We see there's certain views, but I'm not sure where the two are coming in from. So even if you are catching the replay, you know, put hashtag replay and tell us where you're tuning in from. Good morning, Sipo. I'm sorry, I didn't see you up there. Glad that you can join me this morning as well. So again, in the comments below, if you'd like to be a part of the webinar to see how I put the ebook together, be sure to comment webinar, and then I will reach out to you and get you the link so that you can be part of that webinar tomorrow night, Tuesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Did you want to say anything else?
Well, I'm just thinking about what you were saying about stories. And, I found that stories breaks down barriers between people. For example, I have a friend that's a police officer, and I was telling him about some of the things I was going through on my job. And then he told me about some of the things he was going through on his job, even to the point where he was suspended a couple of times and even arrested one time. But,
A police officer
yeah,
was okay.
yeah, but looking at him and just how we hold people up in esteem. I mean, I still do, but you have no idea that someone's going through all of that unless they share their experiences. I guess like they didn't know some of the things that I was going through until I shared my experiences. So stories are very, very valuable, and plus, in your experiences in a story format, it helps you to remember.
That's
You
right.
know,
Because we learn lessons from these experiences, these stories that we have.
yeah.
And sometimes our experiences, it's like, oh, you feel embarrassed, you don't want anyone to know. And it's because we hold those experiences, even though they may be tragic or bad, or, you know, we feel ashamed. We shouldn't we shouldn't be ashamed because these stories help to form us, make us who we are. And oftentimes we triumph. And once it's kind of like when you tell something, then it's no longer something that's holding you back. It's like, it's like you've been released from, like, whatever is holding you. It's kind of like a veil or like something holding you back from moving forward in your life, you know, and being able to share your experience, even though it may be tragic, others can be blessed by it, can be able to work through their whatever it is they're going through.
Can be motivating.
Motivating, encouraging, inspiring. Anyway, that's what we have for you this morning. And hopefully tomorrow we can get outside.
Weather permits.
Yes. So we thank you for joining us, and we'll be back tomorrow morning at 8,
8
at 8
o'clock.
o'clock. All right. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Share some stories.
All right. Bye now.